Right, we are live. It is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm just going to load something up really quick. KSP is loading as we speak. Hopefully it doesn't mess up because I'm trying to do two things at once here. I should probably write down. Okay, good. It's loading. I'll let it do its thing. That's what I want to load up. Alright. Just have that off to the side here so that I can read it off. It does not seem to be displaying Kerbal Space Program. That's not good. It's supposed to be... Alright, that's weird. I guess I'll have to do display capture? Okay, now it's working. I was kind of hoping... That is odd. I was kind of hoping that I could display the window separately, but oh well. So we're loading the Kerbal Space Program, and what I'm doing, the reason why I'm playing Kerbal Space Program, for one thing, is that it got second place in a poll in the Discord, Relics of Hyrule Community Discord last week. And so I'm like, I'll definitely play it then. And I kind of got back into it relatively recently. That's why I put it on the options. I decided to download some part mods. And the title of this stream is a little long-winded, but basically I installed a bunch of part mods and wanted to check out what they had to offer. So what I have installed is, you can see it loading right now, the Station Parts Expansion Redux. Wow. Station Parts Expansion Redux. I also have Chatterer, which was one of my favorite mods back in the day. Free IVA, which allows you to move around inside spaceships. Heat Control, Modular Rocket Systems, Module Manager, which is kind of vital. That's just Manager. Near Future Exploration, Near Future Solar, Space Dusts, Tarsier Space Tech, and then the Planet Wiki mod. So it's loading a few things now. So there's a lot of parts. All sorts of parts. And I tried them, and then I was like, these are too much. This is too complicated. I'm getting confused. But then I decided, no, I don't have to use all of them. I don't have to use all the parts. So I can just have them installed, and then I don't have to use all the parts if I don't want to. So we'll just make it work. It's just taking 10 billion years to load. My plan for today is to land on Minmus and land on Minmus and try to build a space station. Not around Minmus, just around Kerbal. Those are my plans. Taking it sweet time. It's almost done. It's almost done loading. Okay, it took like 6 minutes to load. I should have loaded it before the stream. Oh well. It's all good. Hey, Kerbal Space Program. Alright, so what we're doing is we have a bunch of different options here, but New Hyrule is I'm continuing the New Hyrule space program, and I might rename it to Neo Hyrule because now we're like using some new technologies. I did a Kerbal Space Program series a while ago, and it was like the New Hyrule space program. And I stuck with it, but I might change it a bit. Oh, I don't have... I wish I had a Sheikah... For now, I'll do... This is the current crest. I'll do this one for now. So anything new will come from this. Can I rename? I don't know if I can rename. I also have an alarm mod, which I should actually... There's a few other things that I didn't list. Okay, I need to really list those for the actual video. But anyway, let's take a little tour of what we have here. This is all standard. This is new. This is from Near Future Exploration. It's a little helical antenna. Not much to walk home or call home about. Nano landing leg. I think that's from Near Future as well. I might hack some of these megabits and rename the companies, because this is vanilla. This is a vanilla part, and this is not. So I might go into the files and make sure that it says like Near Future or something like that, so that it's easier to tell. Aviation I don't care that much about. Engine plates, pretty standard. Science, there's a high gain antenna, another antenna. Alright, I already looked at that. Flight control, that's new. Gyroscope is new. These are vanilla, but fireworks, that's what they are. Wow, my brain just stopped functioning. This is from Modular Rocket Systems. Anything else? It's very hard to tell with that one. Start over here. These are all vanilla. Anything else that's new? These are new. These are all the same. These are all standard except that one. These two are not standard. Those are from actually all of these. All these four right here are from Modular rocket systems, and then the other ones I think are all vanilla, but I'm not sure. These three are not vanilla. I know that much. That's Modular rocket systems. There's a space station mod, so there's a few other things that I have as part of that. Flag. Now this one's a big investment. Various space station parts down here. So this unlocks all the space station parts. I don't know about that. Landing, nothing new in there. This is from space station parts. Looks more space station parts. That looks like near future exploration. More near future exploration stuff. Thermal control. Oh, this is near future electrical, which I forgot to list. That's near future electrical. This is, yeah. And the list goes on. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff. So we're just gonna keep moving on with it. Okay. Fair enough. Wow. I also tried the community tech tree, but I didn't like it that much. It didn't seem to work. Like, I didn't like that there were a bunch of empty nodes, and I wasn't really into it. But we have a robot. We have a robotic mission that is on its way to Minmus. So we're gonna fly it. Oh, don't terminate it. We don't want to terminate it. So this is our little rocket. It's got little landing legs. It's ready to land. It's got solar panels, has a bunch of science. There's the moon. The Mun. There's Kerbal, and then somewhere in the ether is Minmus. We are on our way to Minmus. So we're just going to let's do warp here. I do have what's it called? I have a mod here that is like a transfer planning window thing. So I'll put that in the list too. And then there's like a maneuver tool, like make your own maneuvers, or automatic maneuvers. And then like alarm clock, which I'll have to look up what that is. But anyway, I'm gonna land on Minmus. Okay, so I need to make a maneuver. I don't know how this works. Maneuver tool. Create maneuver. Cannot calculate transfer, but can I create a maneuver? I don't know. I feel like I should just do... No, let's just do it the old-fashioned way because it's not going to help me. Alright. Alright, we're gonna mosey on down to a nice standard orbit. 90,000 by 90,000. We have enough delta V to land. I don't know if I'll be able to come back. That's not 100% my goal. I just want to land this thing. It has a antenna, so we should be good. So there's Minmus. We're on our way. There's the moon. There's Min. There's Kerbal. And we have our electrical. Go away. Okay, so we're gonna warp to the next maneuver. And we're gonna slow down. We have plenty of delta V. We only need 200 meters per second. We have 668. So we should be good. Alright, we'll wait until the timer down here goes down. Right now it's at 50 seconds, 49. So we'll fast forward a little bit. Just a little bit. So we can circularize the orbit. Alright. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting to burn. We're burning. We're burning. And we're done. Maybe circularize a little bit more. Okay, we're good. We still have plenty of fuel. We should have enough to land. So we're gonna come around to the light side here. So let's warp here so that we can see what we're doing. Okay. So we can see a decent landing site there, but what we'll I'd probably warp to the periapsis. Because we're going around this way. So let's warp to the periapsis. I also keep forgetting that Minmus rotates faster than the Mune. Oh yeah, periapsis is a good spot. Okay. So let's reorient our rocket to here, and I'm gonna quick save. And then we're going to slow down and land on Minmus. There we go. And we're good. We don't have an SAS module on here. There's Minmus. Okay. Oh. We'll just collect everything when we land. Wait a second. Oh wait, yeah, no, that's the direction we're going. So let's fast forward a little bit. And we're gonna drop. And we're gonna have to do our burn very soon. So let's reorient that. We're 40,000 meters up. We have our landing legs down. I'm going to close these. I guess I can't? I have electric charge. Why can't I close these? That's odd. Well, I guess those are going to stay open. Interesting. Alright. This we can retract. Alright, let's get a little lower and then we can start our burn. Oh, you know what I should do is set... Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's start burning. We're pretty high up. But I want to make sure that we're gonna land safely. We should have plenty of delta V to land. $100. We have a good landing site right here. Alright, I think we can drop a little bit. I do have RCS as well, which is good fuel to have for Minmus. Because there's so little gravity. Alright. $10,000 meters up. Hey, oh dear. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. That, nope. No. That's a problem. There we go. Let it drop. Oh, jeez. Camera's being wonky. Okay. 9,000. Oh, that's not right. That's... Oh, jeez. That's more like it. I think. I'm trying to orient myself here. This. That go down, that go up. This is more like it. Left goes... Okay, right goes right, left goes left. That makes more sense. Okay. Burn off this energy. I think this spacecraft is going to stay on Minmus. I don't see it being able to come back. It was designed to come back, but I don't see it being able to. Burn off this momentum. Let's just kind of orient that a little bit. There we go. $90. Maybe I use my S. RCS is not helping. Use up too much of it. Just get on with it. We're so close. We can see our shadow. Have enough delta V. Just trying to land this thing. Come on now. Come on now. We're getting there. We're so close. 1,000 meters up. We're 1,000 meters up. Okay, I think this is a good speed. What was the... Maybe 500 meters up. We're 400. 350. Maintaining at 7. 300. Nearing 250. We're at 250. We're at 220. We're at 210. We're at 200. Oh, I think we're good. I have 1 meter per second left. Oh, geez. We're at 100. 150. Or we're at 150. We're gonna have a bit of a stiff landing. Bit of a bounce. Ooh, we made it. Okay, it was a bit of a sharp landing, but we're here. Whew. Okay. So let's log some temperatures and some pressures. Observe that mystery goo. Successful landing. Another happy landing. See how much science we can get out of this. Okay, so let's review the data and woo! Brambleberry has arrived. Welcome. And I see that the chat is perfectly positioned with the UI of Kerbal Space Program. That was we used every ounce of fuel that we had. Let's transmit the science. That sound comes from the Chatterer mod. Transmit another. Let ourselves charge up a little bit. Okay. Mystery goo. 10 minutes. Or 10 mits. Get 15 science from it. There's one more. View data, transmit. Oh, we don't have enough electric charge, so let's charge up a little bit. Alright, now let's try transmitting it. Oh! We don't have enough electric charge to transmit all of that. Data size 25 mits. Okay. So this is something that we might have to allow partial. Well, I can't really send it. 25, yeah. Yeah, so I can't really send it because I don't have enough electric charge. So this might be something that we have to send like a manned operation to pick up. 25. So then what if I do that? Transmission interruptions may compromise data integrity. So what happens if I send it like this? Uses 3 Okay. So because I allowed partial, it sent the thing. Alright. Got it. So right now it's on require complete. Now it's on allow partial. Okay, well, this probe, H20, it's going to live right there. And it's going to enjoy life watching Minmus, or watching Kerbal. Is it? Oh, it's Kerbal's set. Okay. Boy. Alright, let's return to the Space Center. And that only took like half an hour. So we have plenty of time. I want to do a space station. I want to make a space station. I probably have enough money for it. Do we have any missions? Green sandstone from Minmus. Oh. Interesting. Ooh, a surface outpost. All of these I like. Repair a satellite. Attach a new part. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh. I have to land on... I'm going to accept this. Offer expires year 1, day 166. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Attach. Okay, surface surveys, explore Kerbal. Dock 2 vessels. Surface outpost. I'm not going to do VIP stuff. I'm not going to do the, one of the rules that I'm going to set up is, no space tourism. Rescuing astronauts. That could be useful. Alright. Repair a satellite. I like. Okay, max 7 contracts. New surface outpost. I have not been able to successfully land on the moon. On the Mun. Mobile processing lab. Year 15. Okay, let's just accept it and then just try to do what we can. Alright, so we can test this. Oh my god. Really high up. Jeez. We can do these rescue missions, but first thing that I want to do is build a space station. So we have our flag. And H21 core station core. Okay. We'll send up this. That is the station core. This is a part from a mod. Station parts expansion Redux. Ooh. Ooh. Can I... I kind of want to make it like... We'll design all the colors later. So this is the core, and inside we have Bill and Jebediah, but we're gonna change that. We'll put Genrig and Jukul on there. Okay. And let's put a docking port. Oh, we only have a docking port junior. I guess that's what we'll have to use. So docking port junior. Why you no snap? That looks fine. I think that's reasonable. We'll put a stack. Actually, no, because it's a docking port, we can put our nose cone right on top of it. Fans nose cone type A. Let's use the type A. It doesn't actually matter. Okay. Okay, that's good. So that's the core. But we should have one of these inline stabilizer, and attached to that should have these and RCS fuel tank so we can move it around. That's the core. And this is going to have to expand. Okay, just zoned out for a second. So this is just the core at this point, so we can have that. Because we have the docking port that we can use to expand it. And you know what? Why don't I put some more docking ports on the sides? 2 docking ports on the sides like that. Are there any hatches that I need to worry about? No. Okay. So this will be the upper stage. So once we're in space, we have this to help us move around. In a vacuum, 240. I also have the Planet Wiki mod. Or the Planet Wiki mod. That helps with information. To get there, to take off. So I need 3,200 to get into orbit, essentially. Just to get that thing into orbit. But we have other things that we can apply. Let's do maybe this thing. Bam. And we add one of these. Boop, boop, boop. And skipper engine, maybe. Change it to bear. Wow. That's already... Oh, that's at a vacuum. So this should be enough to get us into orbit. So what I can do... Is this enough? Let's add a little more fuel. There we go. Ooh, I do have the fuel lines. So let's... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do some asparagus staging. Coupling. Got these bad boys. Actually, you know what? Buy this one. And do this fancy thing. Like that. And then we have these fuel tanks. Get these back. And we attach some swivel engines. No, reliant engines. And have fuel go in. So this is 4,000 units of delta V. This is plenty to get us up. So maybe we don't need this. There we go. But we have this to go in. Cool. So that's the station core. It's not much. It's just this little bit here. But we also need... We need thermal. So let's put some radiator panels on here. That. And we need electrical. So... 1x6. Let's open this. Let's buy these. Put those right there. So those will open up like that. Generate, how much do they generate? .6 a second. Okay. This is 2.8 a second. Oh, why the heck did it do that? Let's buy this one. Let's do this. Let's have 2 of these that extend out, and then these can be static. Like that. There we go. I think that's reasonable. How much does this generate? This generates 4 a second. Ooh. Deployable. Static. Okay, so these are static. Okay. Oh, you know, we should probably have battery pack. A couple battery packs on here to get a bunch of charge. Alright, but this is just the station core. Scientist and pilot. Oh, wait a second. We need, like, science experiments on here. Can we add the science lab? Oh, that thing's big. We'll add that later. But we should put, like, temperature... We'll do that later. We don't wanna feature creep this. Alright. That should be good. Alright, let's configure the coloring here. Classic. I kinda like that. White, insulated, bare metal. It's got the gold. I kind of like the white. Yeah, let's do the white. So then this should be white. This is not configurable. That's not configurable. That's fine. Okay. And then this is white. Yeah, you know what else it needs? It needs a flag. Oh! It also needs antennas. I'll put an antenna right there. Yeah, it should have an antenna. Electrical, thermal it already has. Cargo doesn't need right now. It should have a flag. There. That kind of curves out. That's okay. Lights on. Lights off. Alright. NH-21 Station Core. Fingers crossed we actually get it in orbit and nothing horrible happens. There's the Chatterer mod. Oh, it's wibbly wobbly. Might need struts. Oh, forgot to do this. Alright, there we go. Alright. Here goes nothing. Get this bad boy into orbit. And I can capture those things later. Here we go. Don't want to go too fast. Uh-oh, woohoo. Starting to wobble a little bit. Keep it aimed at prograde. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, we're going a little fast. And apoapsis is 100. So set maneuver. Yeah, I went a little fast, but that's okay. 90. Okay, it's gonna be kind of a wonky orbit, but we can adjust it. Ooh. Oh, it hasn't adjusted. We're still in the atmosphere, so it doesn't understand what we're doing. And we have extra fuel already, so we're good. So plenty of electric charge. There, we're in the atmosphere. We're out of the atmosphere now, which means we can jettison the nose cone. Undock. Hey, Dova dude, welcome. Playing Kerbal Space Program. I apologize that it's so dark. I should have launched during the day. But we'll see the space station in all its glory once it has arrived. I heard that Fire Red and Leaf Green are coming to the Switch, which is fabulous. I hope they have connectivity with Pokemon Home, like the releases of Gen 1 and 2 did on the 3DS. Home will be later. Well, any connectivity with Pokemon Home is a good thing in my book. I'm very the fact that they're considering that is good. All right. Ooh, perfect. We're going to disconnect, and we're gonna extend our solar panels. There's the moon. And we're gonna let it do its thing. I need to get to the apoapsis, so we're gonna get to the apoapsis. Yeah, I hope so too. I imagine they'll have all of that functionality. Get up to 109, 110, 109. Perfect. Can I use that and circularize it even more? To make it like perfectly there we go. It is now like perfectly circularized. See how close I can get. 938. I think that's the best I can do because now it's going the other way. Alright. 939, 930, 921, 931. Okay. It is pretty much a perfectly circular orbit now. And let's dramatic reveal. Oh, turn that off. That is the core of the space station. I've never heard of Deadlock Planetary Conquest. That's... there we go. On. Oh, gotta open up antenna. No internal view for her. That's fine. Alright, so we have a little station core up here with some docking ports. So what I could do now is try to get something up and connect to it. Turn to the Space Center. I have that science lab. So I could send up a robotic mission to Rendezvous. We have plenty of money. So, we can probably take that, and then the rest of this delete. That's the other station core. Because what we want to do, Probodyne core. Station science lab. All right. So we have to docking, put a Clampatron Junior on there. There we go. Science, slap that bad boy right there. Do I have an adapter? I have this adapter. It's fine by me. Probably put the core somewhere else. That's weird. Is there only one connection point? Why would they design it that way? There's only one connection point? That can't be right. So I have that adapter. There are other adapters. Oh, Xavier is late. Welcome. We're building a space station. I think this is it. Nope, that is, ow, actually, that is an adapter that I need. Maybe. Yeah, that'll do. There, that looks nice. This can fit on the bottom. But I kind of want the probe core. Can I do that? Why can't I build? That's too bad. So this does have to be right there. Okay. There should be another probe core on the bottom, though. So let's take this guy, plop it on the bottom. Put that right there. It's the only docking port I have. Wait a second. Hang on a second. Keep that attached. Let me go save and continue. Because I just realized I did research. I did gain some science data from the Minmus probe. So I need to see if I can use it. Ah, I can. No, I don't want to upgrade. Command modules. Definitely use the cupola at some point. Actuators, specialized construction. Ah, telescopic clampotron. Oh, I don't have enough. Ooh. Advanced landing. Panorama. Airlock. Oh, that's what I should look for. Docking. Yeah, Clampatron, telescopic Clampatron. And then this is mini. Okay. So I really want this. Oh, man. That would be great. I don't have enough. Can I? Is there a way? No. There wouldn't be. No. Surface outpost satellite rescue. That would give me 8 science. So I need like 20 science. Oops, whoopsie. What are you doing? Sometimes it does that. Are there any active missions? This is really, they're really close together. Oh. I do need to rescue those astronauts. That's a damaged satellite. Doesn't have any science on it. It does look cool. This is the damaged part. Okay. I guess for now I just have to use the Clampatron Juniors. I could try to get... I want to build the station. It's only the first station. We can adjust it as needed and change things out. It's a small station with a small science pod. I'm gonna get a snack soon, but let's open up that spaceship. H21 Science Lab. Okay, didn't lose it. So this is all we need, but I want to put some more stuff on there for... Oh my god, what is with this camera? Okay. So I can put temperature gauge back here, pressure gauge, goo container. It's really off center. There we go. Scoot that up. We also need control. Where is center of mass? Let's get rid of that. Center of mass is right there, so we should put the RCS there and put some RCS there. We should put... We need one of these stabilizers. So this adapter gonna swap out with this adapter, put this one here, make that white, and then this adapter right there. Okay, I don't know what any of that is. Alright, so now we have this little thing. But we need fuel tanks, we need some RCS fuel. I don't have an extendable ladder. It's a space station. They can do EVAs. Okay. Service bay. Airstream protective shell. Kind of need it to be wider. Like that. Go. Oh yeah, they'll undock. That's that. Alright. And then we need this guy. Bam. That looks aerodynamic. Okay, so those all go, this all goes. That is separate than the air. And this will separate off. But I should put a decoupler. I should put a decoupler on there. Coupling, decouple. Edit fairing. Boom. Okay. I probably should put, ooh. Yeah. I mean, fire red and leaf green are pretty good. The biggest challenge that you'll run into is the physical special split. Because the physical special split was in Generation 4. So Fire Red and Leaf Green, they were all still physical and special defense and attack were based on the type. Rather than the move itself. So that's when I replayed Generations 3 years ago, that's what really threw me off. Thermal control system. I feel like we should have a thermal control system on here. Oh my god, that's huge. That's a little more reasonable. Electrical. Put some of these on there. That's a good spot. Have those. I think I'm going to rotate them. That looks kind of silly. Alright. So looking at the delta V, we need 3,000 to get into orbit. This is not enough. It's not enough delta V, so we need more power. 289. This should be better. Let's add one more fuel tank. How much did we need to get into orbit? Planet Wiki. 3,200 to get into orbit. Okay. Oh, we also need to dock. So... how much... monopropellant... Alright, so if it's 20 times 4, that's 80 for monopropellant. So let's just hope for the best. Nobody's in here, so we're good. Alright, let's hope for the best. Gotta get my snack. There it is. Mark a target. Station core set as target. We're gonna try to catch up with it. Hi, baby. Have my snack. Oof. We're going to hope that we can rendezvous with this thing. Hope we don't run out. Okay, we're there. And I think we're supposed to launch when it's almost overhead. I don't know how to line that up. I've never known how. Alright. Let's get this bad boy off the ground. Uh-oh. There we go. Had to rearrange some stuff. Oh, we're going fast. Slow down a bit. Don't need to go that fast. Have a little bit of a snack. we're going to eject the auxiliary engines now. Still going strong. And we're gonna get to an apoapsis of like 109 or whatever. Okay, now comes the fun part. Can we catch up with them? Can we circularize? Oh, we can't. Don't have enough fuel on this thing. Alright, back to the drawing board. Wait a second. Yeah, we can't, yeah, that's not gonna work. It requires 1900 and we don't have nearly enough. Okay, revert to vehicle assembly. We need an upper stage. There we go. That should do. Rearrange the... Okay, so this is the bottom. That's the bottom. This should be part of this. These should be their own thing. This should be here. Okay. Why is it saying... Oh, okay, so 350... That should be enough to get... Yeah, because that is a lot of delta V. Alright. Take two. Let's see what happens. We're gonna try that. Hope for the best. Alright. Goodbye, little engines. Don't explode my space center, please. Thank you. Oh. Gotta get this thing up into orbit. Another night launch. The first one was... I just wasn't thinking, but this one it has to be a night launch to catch the space station. Okay, we're doing good. Not much to look at. You can see the flame there. $50,000 and climbing. There we are. Aim toward this and start to get up to the right orbit height. We have plenty of delta V now. Alright, trying to get up to 100,000 kilometers. Or 100 kilometers? 100 kilometers. That was meters. And stop. Okay. Probably go further, but I want to be able to catch the space station. All right. It's not perfect, but it will do the job. There we go. We have good apoapsis, and we have a rendezvous point right there, which is at the descending node. And we have only 1800 delta V, and we have 2010 delta V overall. So we should be able to do this. Plenty of electric charge. Okay. Burn in 30 seconds. We're going to fast forward a little bit. Okay. T minus 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the burn. Circularizing the orbit. Oh, why was it doing that? It suddenly turned red, which I did not like. Alright. We are going to stage and stage. Got the cheetah engine going. Circularizing, getting into orbit. $700. So we'll have 200 delta V to spare, which is good. Oh, I should have gotten rid of the fairing and the nose cone. That would have saved on weight. Oh well. Periapsis. aiming for a 134 periapsis. Right now we're at 106, and we're good. Okay, let's get to the light first. Okay. First things first. Rotate this guy. Open up solar panels so that we can generate some charge. And oh, come on, where is undock Clampatron Jr. So now what we need to do, first thing we need to do is at the ascending node we need to change it so that we're on the same orbital plane. So I'm going to adjust that so that we can be on the same orbital plane. There it is. Okay, descending node. And there we go. Separation. I want to make some adjustments. There we go. .7 kilometers. Excellent. All right, so apoapsis, periapsis and apoapsis are reasonable. We're not going to fall back into... Oof. There's not enough fuel, though. Let's deploy that. Okay, that did help. We'll have to rely on RCS for the rest of it. Fortunately, we can decouple that and it won't use as much weight. But we'll get as far as we can with the fuel that we have. Okay. Time warps up. Okay. Burn in. Ooh. 30 seconds until the burn. Okay, 12, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna do the best that we can. And that's all she wrote. So we're gonna decouple. And try to do the rest with RCS. Do we have enough RCS fuel? We should. I guess, yeah, let's see. 7.4. You might be able to do it. The other option, actually, is to use the fuel on the station core. Because we have some fuel there, I think. Which should be enough. It's only like 27? Yeah, oh, we have enough. Okay. So in that case, set that as the target. And we want to... Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, hang on. Nope, wrong way again. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it. I believe it. Make an adjustment here. And zoop. Separation 10. So then... if we... there we go. Do this. That'll cut it. Separation down to... okay. So we got it down to 3 kilometers. We have 400 delta V, so we should be able to... can we shift it from where we are? Oh, perfect. Perfect. We're gonna do a rendezvous 0.1 at 0.1 kilometer distance, which is perfect. So let's just warp around until we meet up, and then we'll use the delta V. What we'll do is probably the RCS on this thing. Yeah, let's use this as the main thing, because this one's actually being piloted by Kerbals. Alright, 0.2 kilometers. Do we have a visual? I don't see the space station science pod yet. So it'll be below us. Toward Kerbal. I don't see it quite yet. But this is our closest approach. So let's start burning here just to slow us down. Lead off 30 meters per second. And our orbits are matched. Okay, that's all we can do right now. So is control from here. There it is. Okay. Oh, I can see it. Redirect everything, so we're getting that little shuttle bug thing centered on the pink thing. There we go. Just trying to lock that in. So now we are on our trajectory to meet up with the science thingy. Let's just let that do its thing. We're getting closer and closer and closer. But we want to make sure that we have everything set up correctly. Keeping our orientations nice. Nope. I lost a little It's a very slow... very slow process. Trying to catch up with this thing. There we go. Okay. So I have to bleed off that 10 meters per second. Getting there. We're nearing it. There's the nose cone. We have so much monopropellant, so we're good. I am going to return... I'm going to slow down, because that thing is kind of close. Alright, that's good. So let's switch to it. Control from here. Target, we need to orient ourselves so that we are ready to meet it. And there it is. We'll go back to this because it's a little more mobile. Gonna aim at the target, orient ourselves so that the prograde marker is aimed in that. And I think we're good. I think we're on a good trajectory. And we'll be able to lock in with the science module soon. We're almost there. Very good, very good. We have our clampotrons ready to meet each other. Slow down just a little bit. There we go. There's the science module. And here's the core. Boop. Success. We have successfully made our first space station by clunking these two things together. Alright, so now let's transfer Jewel to the science place. And turn on the lights. Start our research. There we go. The space station. It's a it's a modest space station, but it is a space station. And it should be named, oh yeah, it's named the NH-21 Station Science Lab, which I think is a fine name. No internal view. Fair enough. Oh, module has no hatch. There is a hatch on the science thing, though, so I guess Genrig should pop in there, too. transfer crew, gen rig. There we go. Yeah, so now they can actually exit. And she can crawl up and down and collect science as needed. Okay, so we have 15 minutes left in the stream. I'm going to do a little rescue mission. I think I passed a contract though because I had to dock some spacecraft in orbit. So there's a contract to rescue a couple Kerbals. So I think I'm going to do one of those. Okay. So, we gotta rescue Kerbals. Genrig's heap. Genrig is already. Joggle scrap. Jolski is new. This is not. So I might. I might just terminate it, but I also kind of want to, when I unlock the Grabo arm, I want to grab this thing, you know, clean up space junk. So this is not relevant. This, Jolski's Derelict, is what I want to grab. And then there's Tiri's Wreckage way up here, which would be pretty difficult to get to, but possible. So let's build H-22 to rescue Jolski Kerman. Doesn't need a docking port or anything, but it does need. Needs to be robotic and needs to have. Name it H-22. H-22. Okay, so we need that, and we need. One of these, and we need one of those. Those are important. And coupling, we need one of those. Beep. And need that. And we'll need not that. That? No. Where is it? Which one is it? This one. This one. Boop. White. Get white. And that ding. That's the upper stage. And too big. Nope, too big. That. Control, command and control. Put one of these on top. And one of these. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, actually, where is the center of mass? Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now, we need to get into space. So, we will need one of these. And maybe one of these. That's the second stage. And get? Maybe this guy? Yes. Coupling, this, bam, bam. Right. That's too big, too small. That's too small. Is this really the only one I have of this size? I have these ones. And those ones. Whatever. All right. I mean, that's plenty of delta V. That's more delta V than you can eat. It does need some stability though. So we're gonna put some winglets on it so that the center of lift is close to the center of thrust. Okay. Oh, you know what this thing needs? Bam. It's kind of chunky. For the sake of... do a drogue shoot. A couple of drogue shoots. Alright. Let's rearrange these. That. Pop, pop, bam. Pop, pop. Nope. Go back. Pop, pop, bam. And then that separates, and we have those two, which can go simultaneously because it'll figure it out. All right, let's see if we can catch that Kerbal who is stranded in space. All we need to do is get close enough, and then we can have the Kerbal pop out and hop in. I just realized Jebediah. Huh. We need to pop him out of there because it needs to be crewless. There can't be anybody in it. All right. Now let's boogie. So we are aiming at Julski's derelict. Perfect. And this is also a good test to see if we can have a rocket that's like a designated space station shuttle. So maybe this will be the space station shuttle rocket, the one that ferries them to and from the space station. Another night launch. uh. Okay, we're at the height already that we needed. Oh, it's an altitude of 80. Let's see if we can get an orbit that lines up well. Periapsis of 59, 69. 105. Can we get one lower? 100. 91. 82. 82 will have to be enough. Alright. Let's get the RCS going. Ooh, we're gonna burn through a lot of fuel getting up to this. Okay. 36, 34, 33, 32, 31. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have anything that generates electric charge on this thing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we might have just enough. Because that 2 is flapping all over the place. So I think this stage that we're on right now will get us just shy. It'll get us into that orbit. And then we'll have this entire upper stage to not circularize, but line up and catch up. Some solar panels on this thing. Oh well, we'll be okay. Get up to an 80. Oh, alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh. I hit space twice, and now the rocket's not turning off. Oh. Alright, I am going to revert the flight to launch. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time to... I could get it back into orbit. I need to revert it to the vehicle assembly building. Gotta put a couple solar panels on it. Oh man, okay, so I don't really have enough time to do that a second time. But I have the rocket. I have this. I forgot about these. So that will have to come another time. I might make a follow-up video finishing that. I also just realized I misspelled space station. Oh well. I misspelled space station in the title of this stream. Doesn't matter. So, unfortunately, Jolski's Derelict will have to wait for another time. We did get this thing up in space, though. The NH-21 Station Science Lab. So we'll admire our handiwork with that. There it is. Station. So there's a docking port here for future rockets. And there's a docking port back there for expansion. Lots of possibilities. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it on a cliffhanger. I can't believe I hit space twice. Quick save often. I'll try to make a follow-up video of just that rendezvous, and like post it with the video on demand of this thing or something. I don't know. So I apologize everybody for leaving me on this cliffhanger. Thank you. And thanks for stopping by, joining the stream. And we'll see you next time. I don't know what I'll be doing next week, but we will see. So have a good night. And as always, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Thank you for coming. There's Chansey.